Vote Fane, vote Fane, vote Fane.
Hey.
Good evening, everyone.
Oh, Jeff, you don't want to do that too fast after you've had a few of these.
We are Izmatik.
Izmatik, yo. We're here.
We are here. Well, we're somewhat here, but you know, where else would we be? Cheers to you guys, and you got to tell me what you're drinking.
Cheers.
All right.
Oh, you're doing what's that one?
I'm having a shochu highball,
Okay.
but
And-
go ahead, you guys. Let me see what you guys have.
And yours is very festive there. I like that.
Yeah, I see.
This is-
It's kind of a very special custom. What is it? What do you got? Mojito?
I call this a gin salad.
Gin salad.
Gin
okay.
salad.
It's got a lot of fresh mint and a lime and soda and gin. So
Wow.
Alright.
So it's a health drink basically.
of course it is.
Ah.
Gin, juniper berries, good for you.
Yeah, I know.
What are you drinking, Jeff? Shochu, right?
You know, yeah, the regular old.
The regular old.
Jeff,
Same old.
I gotta show you one special thing for you.
Ah, yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, I got
how
it.
Did you? Yeah.
Well-
How did you receive that wonderful beverage?
Yeah, I've got the message from someone, greatest bassist in living in Tokyo. His name is something Curry. He sent me a messenger today around 3 or 4 p.m. and he said I brought something for you, and it's in a box, my apartment, And I went down there and I opened the box, and damn, I got.
Oh my God! Hey, where's
Yeah.
my delivery service?
Anna, you live way too far away for me to do that. I mean, he's just down the road from me, so
I'm officially jealous. Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, me and my lady were on a walk today, and we happened to be in Akoda, where Daisuke lives.
Yep.
Right.
And then we were like, oh, we're pretty close to Daisuke's place. Okay,
Let's
so
leave-
yeah. So last night we talked a little bit. We were talking last night, and I discovered that beverage. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is pretty slamming. I like it. So I'm
Yeah.
in no way endorsed by Asahi or.
It says
we want to be.
it says the lemon craft, so it's supposed to be probably like kind of something, organic, pure lemon, and what's based.
It's vodka.
Vodka.
is of the danger.
Okay,
But, yeah, it's wonderful.
I'm gonna try this.
Nice.
Okay,
Cheers, guys.
Everybody who's watching, cheers to
Cheers for everybody.
everybody. And as you guys know, that pretty soon we're going to have a very special guest.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Rico will be joining us at about
Enrico.
25 past 10 in about 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Ish. There's
Yep.
always an ish. You got to have an ish. And also, before we forget, next week we're going to have a very special guest as well. 10 o'clock next Thursday. We're going
Thursday.
to come back to you
Yes.
live on YouTube. Send you a link and keep checking. But next Thursday we're going to have a special guest, and it will be Daniel Bader.
Yeah, the
Drum
drummer.
Motherfucker!
Yeah,
Come
yeah.
on, Daniel. That kills me. I was listening to War Criminal again today. The way he rolls in and just like goes, brrr, bam! It's like a machine gun. So what
Yeah,
the fuck?
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I can't tell you how many times when we were recording, these tracks, and I just turned to Daniel and it was like, man, that sounds like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that was
Yeah.
so many times that happened,
Yeah.
and it was just incredible.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like he's got all these influences that I can hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them being one of my favorite drummers ever is Will Calhoun from. He's Will Calhoun has done tons of stuff, but maybe his most famous stuff is the band Living Color. You guys remember them?
Right, Living Color. Yep.
Yeah. So like Will Calhoun was the maniac drummer, man. Just and he did some stuff, especially on War Criminal, like you were saying. It was just like, dude, that's Will Calhoun. I know you listen to him. And then he posted something the other day about like one of his favorite albums ever was Living Color, the album Vivid. And
that's cool.
That was super like life-changing album for me. Yeah, and then it's just like, and he's like, yeah, I know you're a Will Calhoun freak, and he's also got all this other stuff, you know.
Yeah,
so
he's
pretty damn amazing, man.
Yeah, amazing musician, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it still makes me laugh when I'm listening to them. Just the way he just comes in, and it's just so extraordinary. And then, wow, yeah, that makes me laugh. So next week, Daniel Bader.
Yeah, May 7th, Thursday next week, May 7th.
Yeah,
Daniel
10
Bader
p.m.
Yeah. I mean, this dynamo of energy will be drinking with us and making us laugh because we
hey, he said when I confirmed the talk with him, he said, "Do I have to drink?" And I said, "No, man, it's up to you." And then later he said, just kidding. Yeah, I'll be drinking.
Nice.
Do I have to drink? Do I have to? Do I really have to? Man, Daniel, you don't have to. Seriously.
Oh, there's a comment coming. Polarity Records, which is Sam Bennett.
Oh, that's
yeah, he's watching us.
Damn.
And
we got a actually. I'm seeing the comments now.
Okay,
so,
read it, Jeff.
Yeah. So Enrico is like waiting in the wings.
I see Nina.
And Nina says, "Cheers, thanks, Nina." And that's cool. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, leading. Okay, I'm going to ask Jeff some really hard questions now.
Oh.
Like the hard questions.
Oh.
Actually, well, the question that I want to know, like the answer to, is when people don't realize that we actually have a lyric video in process. So there is a video that's going to come out. We had actually planned to do a different kind of video that we were going to get filmed, I think. Sort of remember something but a fabulous photographer, Frederick. But that didn't happen because obvious reasons. And Jeff, you went ahead and launched into doing a lyric video. Can you tell us when that's going to be out? I think it's soon, right?
Very soon. I was in contact with the artist today, and he's like, yeah, it's like days away, basically, like maybe 2 days. He's in Canada, so the communication is it's a little bit lagged. Sometimes he's online, sometimes he's not. He's a very busy guy, like we all are. But Mr. Allah Busada from Canada. He's an amazing artist. He did our cover for Volcane, the EP.
Brilliant.
And he's also done his own. He's also a musician as well.
Okay.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he has his own. He has his own metal band.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if they're active now. I haven't seen any updated stuff. But yeah, very very cool stuff. Very in the vein of Sepultura, like these kind of bands.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
hardcore.
Like kind of hardcore. I wouldn't say it's so progressive or whatever, but he definitely loves all those genres, and so he's working on the lyric video, which I'm a super big fan of. I love lyric videos. Actually, I kind of like lyric videos more than I do like standard music videos,
right?
Because it's just really cool to hear that music and see the imagery behind, and then get those lyrics flashing in front of your face, and then you're like, wow, yeah,
You
I
get it.
totally know what this song's about, you know. So,
Right. Well, actually, that's a really good point because like with a lot of like with some of them, it's kind of clear what I'm saying, but I guess with things like War Criminal, when I'm screaming it, it's a little bit harder to hear what the actual lyrics are.
well, I mean,
Sort of,
that's metal in general. I think like a lot of times like you can't really focus on the lyrics so much because there's so much happening. But
yeah, it's busy and shout and drums beating so hard. It's
those Daniel drums.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Daniel drums.
But it's like for me, that was like the one of the most pleasing things about like buying. Well, back in the day, I'm old, but like buying LPs or cassette tapes and CDs, like, and opening up the liner notes and then listening to the music and then reading the lyrics along with the person who's singing it, and then you just, Jesus, this is like so deep. This is so cool. I love it.
Yeah, me too. I want to know what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Like, and maybe at first you don't really know. You can pick out little parts and pieces. You kind of know what the song's about while it's going on, but you can't. There's so much going on that you can't process all that information at once. So the really cool thing is that like that alone time that you have sitting in your room with the headphones on and you're reading along with the lyrics and you're like, I totally get it. I fucking love it.
I love. Actually, speaking of lyrics and hard copies, now people don't realize, but I don't have my hard copy of Vault Vein. I don't guys can see that. None of us should
have your hard copy.
Tell us about it. Where's my hard copy?
I'll tell you, Anna. The easiest way to get the hard copy of the Izmatik Vault Vein EP CD, if people still use that stuff, you can go to izmatik.bandcamp.com.
Bandcamp.
And
put it on Bandcamp. Or you can just email me, man. Just email me at
Jeff Curry.
at jeffcurry.com. I mean, hey, I want a CD. And send me some. I'll give you a CD.
I'm gonna email you right now. Wait, motherfucker, where's my fucking CD?
Yeah,
you don't have.
Yeah, we don't even have.
Give me my fucking CD. Send it to me. Yeah,
we don't
I
even
want my
have
CD.
a copy. Yeah.
No, we don't. Daisuke, we don't.
It's a pretty limited copies, right, Jeff? You have only, small amount of copies.
Yeah.
So it's pretty limited.
I have 100, but I can always print more, like in a jiffy. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It doesn't cost that much. So.
In a jiff, in a mere moment, a flash, a jiffy.
Yeah.
How would you say that? How would you say that in Australian? They're like a special
in a rat. I don't know. There's something shake of a. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot. I don't speak.
I'm sorry.
I don't speak the lingo. If anybody Australians watching this, Nina, if you're still watching, and anyone from Oz, how do you say that in Oz? Like
I think she's still there.
Okay, how do you say that in a jiffy, in a flash? What's the Aussie way to say it? It's on the tip of my tongue.
Please.
It's on the tip of my tongue. In a something shake of a rodent's rectum? No.
I know what you're saying. I can't think of it though.
No.
But anyway. Let's get into other stuff.
I'm lost in my gin salad. Oh, and I wish my kitty. Okay, Kiki wants to make an appearance. You guys make sense into it.
Nina says she's there, so she's still here. So yeah.
I see that.
And we are gonna have a special guest tonight, which is first time for us. He's our sound recording engineer, and he's right now in Italy, right? Yeah. He's gonna come join us in a few minutes, and I want to ask him about what's the secret of the on all the processing stuff, because I got the after we did the recording session, and I got just a basic MP3 what we recorded and send it to all the recording track to Enrico, and we've got the last take, master take was, whoa, what's going on? It's like so, beefy and sounds so strong, and I want to ask him about
what's the process.
Yeah, and also he's engineer for Steve Vai and Paul Gilbert and all the masters, greatest like rock history guitarists.
I know,
right?
and
Yeah.
and Daisuke Kuroda and Alberto Garcia.
Yeah, Alberto,
Oh,
other guitarist for Izmatik.
Yes.
Yeah, I wish
Alberto-
he's gonna join us for the future.
Yes, soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely schedule, maybe after Daniel we'll get Alberto on. That should be
Okay.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God, Alberto.
What is
Yeah,
it?
we
What
haven't
is
seen
what is
each other.
what is the phrase like he always like Chico Pancho?
Chico Pancho. That's his. Okay, let me explain. There's a story. There's a story behind everything. When you have a band and you spend a lot of time with people over the years. There's all these inside jokes.
Yeah. That's definitely one of that, coming from.
Yeah. So like, I had a song called Psycho Phantom.
Mm-hmm. Psycho Phantom.
And it's one of those songs that it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's still on the back burner. I like it, but I still don't know how to like present it live. But anyway, yeah.
That's
Alberto, like I would say, yeah. The name of the song is Psycho Phantom.
Yeah.
I mean? Chico Pancho.
Yeah.
It's like
with
it's
a
like
Spanish accent.
yeah.
That's he said like something like that's the way for the Spanish people or
Yeah,
Spanish
like
way or
the
something like that.
Spanish a Spanish person hearing English like really bad.
Oh my God! I gotta say, I mock his accent endlessly. Like, how does he say stuff? It's so funny. Oh my God! It's Sara, like with the. Oh my God! I just love mocking his accent. Sorry, Alberto, but I'm going to be mocking his accent when he comes on the show. And,
Hey, that's like mutual love for everybody. I'm always making fun of Anna's Australianisms and
Yeah.
make fun of my Americanisms, and
I do. Yeah.
we make fun of each other, so it's like it's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It's all. Okay, how do you say that? It's all in. Oh wow! I need to drink.
It's all in good fun.
There's another way to say it. Okay, but we only have a few more minutes left on this before Enrico joins us. And I know I had another question for you, Jeff. When is
We
the
have
website coming out?
basically 3 minutes for next set. So,
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be an end of it's gonna be end of this set.
Okay.
We have
Yeah.
a few minutes.
Well,
So people, we're gonna have a short break, but please stay. And for the second set, we're gonna have a very special guest, Enrico from Italy. Yeah.
Thank God. But before we say goodbye, I just want to, we say goodbye for this set and then say hello to the next set. I actually really wanted to know from Jeff, because I don't think I've asked you, but when is the website coming out? I know that's in the works too, right?
Oh, Izmatik website.
Yeah, I just made a website, but it hasn't gone live yet. And actually, it's pretty cool. That website, you can also download the music or order a physical CD from that website too. It's our own website. So that's something I've been working on for the last month or so while in lockdown. So My plan is to launch that website when we have the lyric video ready to go. So
Okay.
I would say,
So it's gonna
I would
be
say,
pretty soon, huh?
yeah, I would say by May 7th. I mean, I might like launch it a little bit before
Yeah.
to test out any bugs or, stuff that I need to fix.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say by May 7th, it's
Okay.
gonna be
Okay.
ready.
Yeah, there's a Facebook fan page, and of course, Jeff's personal Facebook and our personal page. So please follow us. And we're gonna have short break and maybe a 2 minute, 3 minutes, and then after that we're gonna have Enrico for special guest. So.
Copy
We're back.
We are back, and we have a special guest, Enrico here.
Hello, everybody.
こっちか. Here.
There it is.
Yeah, everybody having a different view, so you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
For my
absolutely,
screen,
yes.
he's right here.
Yeah, he's here for me.
And he's here for me. Oh my god. You're sick.
And by the way, is he on? Because I don't see it on the. Oh, here we go. Yes.
Yes, we are.
Yes.
Enrico, long time no see.
Hi guys, I was supposed to be there, you know.
Exactly, you're supposed to be in
now.
Japan right now, right?
Yes, I was supposed to land last week and be there for 3.5 weeks, do a lot of seminars around Japan, do some session, meet you guys. It's all gone.
Yeah, this is world
We
thing.
had to be
So.
in the studio. We had to be drinking together. We had to be having coffees and being silly and hearing about your adventures in Tokyo and all the wonderful work that you do. I mean, Enrico is always flat out busy here. If we can even get to see him for 5 seconds, we're happy because he's always doing endless workshops and endless, people.
You know, I try to just use that all the time that I have the most efficiently, right?
He's very efficient. Yeah.
So how are you guys doing?
Well, we basically, stay in Tokyo and, try not to see each other. But, we've been doing online drinking,
I got coffee.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
This is coffee time for me here, so I got coffee. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
What time is it over there, Enrico?
It's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Okay.
Hey, you're Italian. 3:30 in the afternoon means you can have a glass of wine. It's after siesta. You can.
Yeah, but I got already empty belly, so it's gonna be very, very wasting.
More fun. No, it's not
I
true.
know.
That's the opposite of true. Empty belly means you feel it more. Oh.
So how's the quarantine treating you, guys?
No, we're not in quarantine really. It's very strange.
Not really, right?
Yeah, it's like this weird. The Prime Minister said it's a state of emergency and we would prefer that you don't go out. But I was walking through Meguro tonight and there were restaurants that were full of people and everything, like people everywhere. I mean, we tend to want to just, if I don't have to go out, I'll go for walks, but I try not to really go out. I think we're all kind of like that. But in general, they haven't implemented any hard rule. They've requested that places stay closed, so bars will remain closed. But a lot of places are not complying and they are open, including pachinko places and places that probably shouldn't be open are open. We are trying to lay as low as we can. We all go for walks. I know I do. I know Jeff does. I know Daisuke tries to get his walks in. Have to do our supermarket shopping, whatever. But basically, we're not going out. I mean, I see. Yeah. How about Italy now? What's going on in Italy?
May 4th, there's gonna be let's call it a release. But it's not gonna be everywhere. It's not gonna be the same way. It's gonna be slow because the infection rate is still officially, it's going down, but it's still pretty, especially in the north. I'm in the south of Italy, so it's fine. I'm in Sardinia, one of the 2 big islands. In Milan and everything, situation is actually a little bit still. We have 300-400 people dying every day. So
oh my god!
Every freaking day?
Oh. Yeah. It was 800 until 10 days ago, per day.
Yeah, America, actually, we just surpassed Italy.
I know. It's a strange competition, huh?
Wow.
God.
No, America made a new record or something? No.
Even Spain. Even Spain too.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Okay, I have something to tell people. Apart from the social distancing, yada yada, I think the most important thing you can do is wear a freaking mask. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Wear a freaking mask. Wear a mask. You're not uncool if you wear a fucking mask. You're an asshole if you don't. Just wear a fucking mask.
Yeah. And it's getting an habit too. It's never been. Of course, Europe is not like Asian, where actually the mask is actually normal. Here it's like something that is gonna get in our habits now. So
I really think if there's an end to it. I mean, I seriously don't know, but definitely, our habits, the way we interact with each other and everything is going to change.
Yeah, at least in the very next term, like 6 months to a year, even more maybe. At least for that. I mean, I hope to see you. I mean, I'm still hoping that I can come to Japan.
Yeah,
I'm still hoping that I can go to Japan in October. Actually, I have to cancel. I was in South America when everything happened. I had to go back from Chile. I was supposed to go to Argentina, Brazil, and other countries, but I had to run away, come back to Italy. I was supposed to go to India too, but nothing is happening. So whatever. I'm the last one to start to work. The only thing that I can do is like you guys, I can play.
You got the whole setup there.
Show us again.
Okay, people just send him a track and made him work, right?
Kind of. So let's talk about the Izmatik. Come on, guys. I want to talk about this stuff. I love to mix it.
Okay, Jeff. You want to start with?
All right.
Do you want to talk something? Come on.
Let's get down to like just down to the beginning. We got a little time here, so
sure. Perfect.
My question for Enrico is like, when did you realize that you wanted to be like part of making music? Like, at what age? What inspired you? No, I mean, this is like really, kind of typical questions, but like these are questions that I never get tired of. I love
me neither.
Listening as when we're working, professionally, we don't really have a lot of time to actually like get down to these kind of questions. So that's what I wanted to ask you. Like, when was the point that you just decided like, I have to be part of this thing?
I think it was, I like you say, neither do I. I get sick of this question. So actually, it's a good question. So what I would say, I started kind of late to play. I mean, there's a lot of people that start in a very young age, but I actually started around 16, 17 because of my schoolmate in my school. I was, back then I was listening to Depeche Mode, Tears for Fears, and all this stuff, right?
I love that stuff.
Sure, but I never really got involved into the rock stuff. But my schoolmate, he introduced me to something was already old, but it was not that old. It was the Summer in Time from Iron Maiden. And I love
Iron Maiden. Oh my god!
And I love the first track, Caught Somewhere in Time, and I remember it was on a tape. And I listened to that track for like six times in a row. Whoa. And I say, okay, I need to play the guitar.
So you start music with guitar. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's your first. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because what happened actually then, of course, I was in the middle of my high school, and after that, in Italy it was still mandatory the military service. So I kind of did the military service for 9 months, but not really military, but something around. And then I decided to go to United States. That's when I moved to United States. And I moved to United States to do the GAT program, which is the Guitar Institute Musicians.
Yes, MI Hollywood.
So I first went for that. I graduated MI and GAT. And then I did the RIT, which is the recording stuff.
Oh. Wow. How old were you when you went to America?
I was 22.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that's
so that time, I guess MI was still like running by MI, right? Like,
yes.
Not Japanese company
No.
Okay. That was a golden era for the.
Yeah, and actually it was the very last, because I think in 2002, Mr. Shibuya, it's called Shibuya, came in and bought the property.
Which is Japanese company called ESP.
Yeah, exactly. ESP, exactly. I was there 2 years earlier. So I did the GIT when it was still American owned, kind of. And then I did the RIT in the transitional. And then I'm an international student without a visa for work in the United States. I didn't get paid, but at the end, they paid me back in a way, because they asked me if I wanted to work in some big studios after school. And I say, you know, I don't want to work in any big studios. I want to work with guitar players. Can you get me into Steve Vai? And that was the story.
Yeah, so then you ended up with Steve Vai. Oh
Yes,
my
I
God.
was 27 back then. I was 27, 26.
Oh my God.
And that story is like, I love that. I love that.
Me too.
Love that.
Yeah.
You know, back then just
Hey,
like,
you know, and after that, everything was revolving because they asked me to go back to MI to teach. So I was teaching MI for engineering and do the Steve Vai. Then I quit to Steve Vai because I wanted to have more time for other stuff. And then I joined Paul Gilbert. So it was like
oh my God.
switching time. But I'm still in touch with them. I mean, Paul Gilbert, I did 3 tours lately as a FOH.
Oh,
and Steve Vai, I was supposed to actually to go to US this year and start maybe to visit him in his new studio and hopefully getting involved in that. But
yeah, I saw his
I don't think
YouTube
nothing's
stuff.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I saw his YouTube stuff, and he's kind of working on his studio work right now. So
Yes, it's a huge
you're supposed to
studio
help
now,
him,
so
right?
I was supposed to,
All right.
and it's been a long time I haven't been there actually.
You were supposed to be here.
Or now.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a question. For Enrico. You know, so we recorded 4 songs, Izmatik project, and you did the mix and clean up everything, and then did the magic stuff. Which one is your favorite song?
I think you guys kind of know already because maybe I wrote it last week in your chat. But I truly believe that Volt Vein, if I pronounce it well, is the one that I like. But you know why? Because it's a really personal taste.
Okay, I'm gonna play Volt Vein for background music for YouTube Live. So here is Volt Vein. Yeah. Okay. So now it's on.
I love it. Freaking Enrico knows my tune. This is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool. So cool.
It's funny. It's actually, we were talking like, Enrico was like, and you're talking about Steve Vai and Paul Gilbert, and I'm thinking, and Izmatik. Oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
You know, Volt Vein is actually, I believe, it's a very, on my personal taste, between the 4, is actually the one. It got a very catchy tempo BPM, which is 140 or 70, whatever you want to see it. I think it's like a driving tempo. That the drummer, he does his things, very strong, but it's groovy.
Right.
It's not too fast, so it's not speed metal, it's not thrash metal. It's something really driving.
Yeah.
And the guitar riff is very simple but modern, and I think it's a great tune. I'm honest. I'll be honest here. I actually think it's a great tune. I like the sentence. Eye in the Sky to War Criminal is a little bit too thrash metal for me, even though I love thrash metal stuff. But Volt Vein, I think, is very. For 2020, I think Volt Vein is the right song.
Wow.
Actually, I have a very interesting question for you about the song Volt Vein. So the other day I went with my friend to a bar. Now, before people freak out who are watching this going, oh my gosh, you went to a bar, how could you do this? It's actually my friend's bar, and the guy is a prog head, classic prog, rock guy, and he has this really cute bar, and he only opened it for me and my friend. So there was only 3 of us in the entire bar. He has a great system. Great, like from Yes to like every Beatle album, Yes, Led Zeppelin, like Genesis, whatever, right? Anyway, so he played Volt Vein for us through his fabulous sound system, which is kind of hard to hear in Japan because you're only listening to things really in headphones and you can't crank things up because you're in Japan and apartments and yada yada. Anyway, so this was really the first time for me to hear like the 4 songs completely like out loud in a great speaker system. And I think we started with Eye in the Sky, and then we went to War Criminal. We sort of swapped around because I had control. and then we put on Volt Vein, and we had been listening to like Yes and Asia and like some amazing like prog bands, and then we put Volt Vein on, and I was thinking, it's kind of holding its own. I'm fucking loving this.
Yeah.
Cool. But when Volt Vein, the song came on, it was a whole other level.
Wow.
I don't know what you did or what happened there, or maybe that you loved it so much and you infused it with extra magic. But holy goddamn!
Did you put extra spice for that?
No,
Because that's what I'm that's what I don't know. Like
I gotta say,
you man, because
there was something. I swear to God, this was the first time I've ever heard it like out freaking loud in a really great like speaker system, right? And when it came on, it just went like do. And then the layers of it and the essence, and I'm like, oh. And my friend that I was with was just going, he's a big prog head too, and he's just like, what the fuck? And I'm like, oh my God. And the guy that owned the bar was like, so you're supposed to be touring right now. I'm thinking, okay, I like the way you came out with that, but you know, like, okay. But that sounded, wow.
Is this something that you think you guys have the same perception of? There was a little more.
There was something more.
I'm really interested in what your opinion is, by the way. Of course, okay. Jeff. Of course, you're the writer.
Okay, for me, I haven't heard it in a giant like I've listened to it, you know, in my studio monitors, of course, my headphones, you know. And EQ'd it differently, and of course, you know what I mean. I've heard it in every way, you know, because I wrote the stuff, so like I'm totally obsessed about it. So I try to listen to it in as many ways as I can. But yes, I've never heard it like I've never heard it cranked like, you know.
Okay,
like,
to the big level. But do you feel a difference between? I mean, Anna's point seems to be, which I understand. There is a slight difference in a way, and the way the other songs came out compared to this one.
Right, I felt that.
What do you feel, Jeff?
My feeling is that I haven't had that experience.
Okay.
What does that mean? But
I love it. Fuck. Sonically speaking. Okay, keep going. Sorry.
No. It just you know, the whole thing sounds great to me because of Enrico. You know what I mean? Like
it's not only that. Come on, it's a combination of things.
Of course. Yeah, of course.
It was good performance. It was very, very good performance. Even though maybe some of you are not get used to play this stuff, I imagine Daisuke doesn't play metal every day, nor even Alberto. Nor even Alberto, for sure, for what I know. And you did a really difficult job for whoever is not a metal guy. And Jeff knows that for sure. I mean, when you have guitar players, they have to kind of turn themselves into metal groove and driving. It's kind of different. And you did an absolutely pristine job, to be honest.
Well, but the two guitars at the end. Whoa.
Sorry, Jeff, I interrupt you. Sorry, Jeff. Tell me.
No.
So actually, what I feel, let me put it this way for you guys. Maybe I can comment to all of you. So Anna has this perception, not because I spent more time on Voltvane, because otherwise it would be very, like they say in the United States, freaking unprofessional. So no.
Freaking.
So I spent the same time on each one. But the thing is, and it's a good thing that I'm saying, it's not a bad thing. I think Voltvane, on the songwriting side, it's just a notch more. And like every record for every band in the planet, you have a single. Most of the time, it's not even the best song, by the way. But in this case, Voltvane is the best song to me as the songwriting thing, and I think you perceive the same because it's just. I think Jeff, I saw Jeff doing this before. It's like the groove, the tempo is the actual magic trick there. It's it's really the way it is. I think it's a very good song. It's a good songwriting for sure. That song is it's a compliment, and it's not a discompliment for the other songs. I'm just saying that there is.
Wow.
Right?
Okay, you just had Jeff. You just had Enrico say that Voltvane was a really great song, and oh my holy god! Okay, that's fucking awesome.
I truly believe so. I mean, and I'm not lying. I have it on my playlist here, Voltvane. You know, I always extract music from work that and Voltvane. It's a song that I like to hear.
Oh, that's Jeff.
Believe me, I mix some Paul Gilbert stuff, and most of them now I can't really listen to that anymore. So it's okay. It's not because of Paul, of course. Not
Jeff,
because of Paul, but because...
Oh my God, Enrico! I think that Jeff might actually pass out right now. I feel like passing out right now.
Oh my God.
But anyways, it was fun. I mean, I had the chance to listen to this track on my studio, which is not here. It's in my studio, like 10 minutes driving from here. I got big speakers and everything. And you know, Jeff, I think your best suggestion was to actually go and watch the Voivod album that you were. What is Wake? What is the album? Is Wake or something like that, right?
Oh man, yes.
And I really stick to that. I try to preserve the guitar tone and everything, but I try to actually to match the ambience of the guitar. There is some reverb in the guitar. All the distortion guitar, there is some reverb there, of course, even though it's not like a reverb, but it's just a very deep stuff. That's why you hear the guitars that big. It's kind of, I try to follow that Voivod route. And I'm honest, I'm just I just do A, B stuff, and I just try to match it.
You see?
Sound God Enrico.
Here's the magic.
Here's the fucking deal.
Yeah.
You know, exactly. I mean, I'm glad that Jeff gave me a comparison stuff, because you can go in any direction with the guitar tone and song tone in metal. But he gave me the specific thing. I remember his eyes sparkling, and I say, look, I love this album, you need to listen to this down, this is the song that I love. And I remember I took notes. I still have notes on my cell phone. I put it, and that's it.
Yeah, Jeff got the pretty specific way.
Absolutely.
I'm so fucking happy.
Yeah.
Right. Oh man, but I gotta tell you, I'm actually so happy right now that, because these two outvoted me for their favorite song being Eye in the Sky, but right now with the four of us, it's half and half. So Enrico and I both think it's Volkswagen, and
I'm on Eye in the Sky.
Yeah, on Eye in the Sky.
I think Jeff is on Eye in the Sky too.
Right.
Yeah.
Enrico and I are both like, because last time I was voted like, so now it's
But let me ask you guys this. I mean, Daisuke and Jeff, you like Eye in the Sky as far? I mean, originally, do you like Eye in the Sky more, or the way it is now after the mix?
Well,
good question. Ooh.
For
I mean, song-wise or result-wise?
For me, just a song-wise, because Volkswagen is in a regular tuning. Yeah, because it's lower note is E, so I can play regular guitar. But Eye in the Sky is just you know, having me very first time he sent me a chart and MIDI stuff, and that's I gotta play even lower note, so I gotta do the different guitar stuff, right? And I just personally try to figure out the main riff to somehow, I gotta make it as a guitar player kind of riff thing, because I all hear is basically MIDI and chart, so all the information is just a note and information, but I gotta make it live that part, and then I spend a lot of time to figure out what how to make it. It's a living, this is the guitar fucking riff thing, so that's why I just take a Eye in the Sky, but it doesn't mean it's a mix stuff or recording stuff. It's just a song wise, I have.
I see. What is the lowest note on the Eye in the Sky?
That's a low B.
Low B, okay. So
yeah.
It's like a 7-string stuff.
Yeah, but I play on 6-string guitar, so I tune it to baritone way. So yeah, it's kind of
Cool.
It's hard.
What about you, Jeff? It's cool. What about you, Jeff? So it's song wise or mix wise?
Eye in the Sky. Tell us.
Now he's thinking.
Yeah, I know he's like, I don't want to.
Basically, I wonder, is it always been your preferred one, or it became after?
Yeah, Eye in the Sky is definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
For sure.
From the beginning.
Yes. Like everything is I think I'm thinking of this track as a musician.
Okay.
You dig? Like I'm thinking performance wise.
So I'm gonna play Eye in the Sky for the background music.
Yeah. So
with the big ARP in the end, in the beginning, and all of that, right?
Yeah, I just think like performance wise, like this song was like more on point than everything else.
Okay. Yeah, it has a lot of scenes. It's a
but like I'm talking about like serious like the guitar, drums, bass execution, and then scream, especially when she comes in with Eye in the Sky at the end. It kills me, man. It's like, oh, like this, but you know what I mean? Like, this is, like Enrico, I really want to talk to you about, like songs, like,
sure.
It's interesting to me how you and Anna pick Voltvein as a great tune. For me,
which is great for you too. you are still the songwriter, right?
I like the riff for the Voltvein. Yeah, for sure.
I love it, of course. Like otherwise, I wouldn't record it. I wouldn't play it.
And especially for the drum part, the Daniel did, on the Voltvein. The Daniel, his drumming is absolutely amazing. Super tight.
For me, I love the guitar. I love the two guitars.
So many different elements, of influence. But wow.
Yeah, no, I see what you say. It's more like, of course, like Daisuke would say, there's a lot of ambience. And on the performance view, Eye in the Sky is more interesting too, for sure.
Actually,
in a way.
Enrico, that's perfect. Ambience. I think that's the thing about Voltvein that I love the most. I love singing that the most because it's kind of like, like you can just sort of go there and like meow, instead of like screaming, instead of like belting it out. It's just kind of like, why is it just kind of like it's so like question marks everywhere. But then
even that part exactly. Now I'm thinking about the verse part. It's at the very end. And and it's interesting the different perspective and taste that we have.
Yes, exactly.
Not really in the less or more.
The musical perspective,
which is great.
Playing it, yeah. So for me, it was like actually I like singing Voltvein more than I like singing Eye in the Sky. So maybe that's another influence as well. But I also got to say, I love the guitars. And I've always loved Voltvein from the very beginning though. The second that Jeff sent it, he didn't actually even, Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember that you didn't even want to actually really do that song. And I convinced you because I said, this is a great motherfucking song.
Actually,
this is a great motherfucking song. This is a great motherfucking song. We have to do this. And
that's true. So I have tons of songs, right?
He does.
Like in my hard drives, like shitty demos and
so many.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, actually, it's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, but I'm sorry, Anna. I kind of used you as my filter.
I'm his filter. I'm his nicotine patch. Okay.
Okay. Seriously, like I'm not saying that in any kind of derogatory thing, but
I like being a filter.
I understand, like as a person who is the front person of a band, it's like, do you feel comfortable singing this, or is this something that you can work with?
Right.
I'm always asking myself those kind of questions.
Right.
So I sent Voltvein, which was a very old tune, and I actually never recorded it like with this was before I even had a guitar. I only had bass, and then I programmed everything on keyboard.
I loved it instantly. It was
and I sent it to Anna,
anything.
and I said like, okay, here's the lyrics. This is my idea for this, and I totally thought it was totally bullshit.
No.
You know what I mean?
Oh, I loved it.
Like I didn't give any thought about this tune at all.
I loved it. I loved it from the second I heard it, and then when I went to sing it, I thought, oh, I love it even more now because I know what I'm gonna fucking do with it. Oh, I love this motherfucking song. We have to do this. He's like, I'm like, bitch, we have to fucking do this. And he's like, oh. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna like slap you around, but we're gonna have to do this.
So Jeff, let me ask you: the other songs are quite different between each other, like these ones, in a way, or what do you feel?
What do you mean? Say again. Just one more time.
The new songs that you have on your hard disk, right? The other songs, they are all different. Like, you know, this EP is very, in a way, it's metal, but it's kind of different style. Each song is a little bit different between each other.
Yeah.
Is this the same with the other songs that you have in your hard disk? I mean, the very big album that you're gonna eventually do is gonna have different elements of different kind of songs in a way. I mean, slightly different style.
Yeah, it's gonna be freaking attention deficit disorder, like me, like ADD.
Okay.
Like it's gonna be all over the place.
I gotta say that my favorite songs have yet to be recorded. Two of them, Towers of the Damned and Wicked Design, you have yet to hear, Enrico, but oh my, and you and I agree on Vault Vein, and I love that instantly, but Wicked Design and Towers of the Damned are two of my freaking favorite fucking songs ever. I mean, probably ever. I'm not kidding. I love those two songs, and I get to do what I want with them vocally, which is always fun. But the songs themselves are freaking brilliant. I don't think that this even touches the best of what Jeff has written. This is just the very, 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 very beginning. But the next installments are going to be so freaking epic because honestly, Jeff, I'm going to say, and you know this, I always say this to you, Towers of the Dam, Wicked Design, those two songs blow my fucking mind. And then Jeff and I worked on another song together, which is going to be super epic.
Oh, man.
Which is I've never heard before.
But Daisuke doesn't even know it. But Jeff and I.
Oh, Daisuke, you don't know all the new songs, huh, Daisuke?
I don't even know. You know, like it's always like you know, a couple of days before, you know, the rehearsals.
This is a session player life. Good.
And all the lines are in the two below. You know, I've got the like 5 or 6 lines. And I only got the three lines because that's the lowest note E, and he's got the 2 extra more, and I can't even read it. That's too low. But you know, I ordered.
So how many
him.
songs, Jeff? How many songs do you wanna? I mean, in your plan or whatever. Now everything's a little bit strange. But what would be your best project now? Do 4 songs more? Do an album? What would you do?
No. Next one, I want to do 10 at least.
10.
13 at most.
13.
Okay.
Are you gonna include these ones or completely 13 new more?
Yeah.
You know, they would be nice to have these songs incorporated too, you know?
Yes,
yeah, I think so. Like, we corresponded before, and
yeah,
you said that, you know, we can remix,
remaster. Yeah, so we can actually make
remaster like some of the songs that we've recorded before, and you know, yeah. But yeah,
why not? Of course.
What I mean? My ideal would be to release like a 13 song album.
Okay.
Like,
13 song prog album. How is that possible? Come on.
Pretty challenging, huh?
Yeah.
I know it's challenging. I know it's challenging.
No, it's good.
Yeah.
But that's what I want to do. So you know.
Sure.
How many days do I get to sing these in? Because I got to tell everybody who didn't chime into the last live thing. I recorded 4 of these 4 songs in 6 freaking hours.
Wow.
I'm not gonna go where I'm gonna go, but like you know what I'm saying. So Enrico, when we record with you, I'm gonna be so freaking happy because you already know what I want. You already know where I want to go. You already know my sound.
But it's gonna be pretty tough. It's still gonna be pretty tough the same. Huh?
Okay,
13 songs.
Well,
yeah,
hey
okay.
guys,
I can't
you
do
know,
13 songs.
Okay,
in 6
guys.
hours.
Let's make an
wow,
let's
1 minute.
let's make a break. Really short one. And
we'll be back.
We'll be back. We're gonna continue the.
Love it.
Yeah, let's continue that. Okay, so.
Should I stay on? So I stay online. I stay here.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
He's gonna send you a new link.
Okay. We're gonna have a short break, and we'll be back.
Ciao.
Copy
I'm gonna get another drink.
Hello, you're back.
Hey.
All right. I
So,
got imo shochu.
Oh, God bless.
Imo shochu.
Yes. Have you tried it,
Nice.
Enrico?
Yes, I kind of like shochu more than sake for sure.
Okay.
Me too, man. That's my preference, man, for sure.
Yeah, me too. Actually, me too. I like Japanese sake, but if I have it and I really enjoy having it, but very next day, I'm gonna get trouble, you know.
Don't get me wrong. Nihonshu, there is a lot of a lot of kinds, and there's some of very very good. Daiginjo, all the stuff. Daiginjo, but the shochu, generally speaking, is more like a party drink in a way, right?
Yeah, it's it has punchy, pretty strong, but it's not it's not continue to the next day. It
doesn't get the hangover.
Yes, exactly. Oh, what do you got, Anna? Your special cocktail stuff?
Gin salad. Gin salad. Oh man, this freaking. It's so good.
Okay.
So let me. I have a question for you. It's an interesting question. So Daniel is your drummer for the album, but in a way, he was like a session player because
Yes.
Right. He's not really your official drummer, correct?
We don't have an official.
Okay. Are you gonna have one, or is it gonna be him? I don't know. What you think?
Jeff, over to you.
Yeah. Okay. That's my business. No, I'm not gonna hire a drummer.
Okay.
I like that. Okay.
Okay.
But
of course, the next question is why you have this opinion. I like it, by the way, but I just like to hear what was your reason for.
Okay.
Sorry.
Enrico asking that hard question.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. Look, I've been a bass player for a long time. Okay. I've been a studio bass player at some points in my career. People's lives are at various stages, like not everybody can like really join a band,
That's true.
So so what I have created is kind of a community of people willing to do this as a mission.
Oh, I like that.
I cannot like I can't ask a drummer to say like, hey, you have to dedicate your whole fucking life to this thing.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know a lot of really super top-notch drummers around the world that would be willing to do this thing. But this is a total passion project, which
that's a really good point, because I don't think a lot of people realize that playing in a band that, especially a new band that's just kind of starting out, you're not getting paid. People don't realize that too. They're like, oh, this is great, you guys are great, yada yada, but you're asking people to basically give up, you know, time and so much energy and so much time without getting paid, right? So you know, the beginnings of like a project like this, and you know, like especially like, you know, for example, Daniel is just a new father, he's just had a baby. He needs to be working and making money and
Sure.
you know, that kind of stuff. So Jeff basically has a few drummers like on this, on, you know, like happening. So we use Aaron as well, who's really fantastic, and we love you, Aaron, if you're watching. If you're not, we're gonna see you soon, I hope. But you know, like there's some really great drummers around, but yeah, like Daniel's got a family, and this is like basically a non-paying project at the moment. Like, you know, people just don't think of it that way. They just think, oh, you know, you're making like songs or you released something, you must be making money. But it's like, maha. Yeah, like maha. I don't fucking think so. Yeah, so like, you know, you have to be like fully invested on so many levels. Like obviously as a vocalist, for me, this is my happy place. I'm just, Jeff, you're stuck with me forever. Just so you know, we might as well be married now, because I'm not going anywhere. Dude,
God damn it.
Yeah,
Jeff, you think also not having a drummer is actually for the songwriting gives you more freedom in a way, because you're doing all the rhythm concept too, in a way, right?
Wow, that's a good question.
That
But
is a good question. Yeah.
wow, that's
Well,
Sorry.
well,
let me
Come on, spice it up a little bit.
let me join you guys a little bit.
Go
Oh,
for it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. That has some.
You know, as a musician living in Tokyo, for us musician, like even the jazz, pops, and you know, session musician, or even this metal project, looking for a drummer is really hard. You know, we already have great jazz drummers and professional guys, but they are living as a professional or making money in, you know, living in Tokyo, because just Tokyo is a very small place, and you know, nobody can play drums in house. But if we know that someone can play actual drums in house, as they are making business their own, right? And if we ask them to join a band, you know, that's totally different story. And this project is I'm joining Jeff's composing and his project, because we've been playing for a long time since I came back to Japan from Los Angeles, and you know, we're playing, you know, jazz gigs, local stuff, and his jazz composing stuff, you know, his original fusion stuff, you know, I did a lot of J-pop stuff, and I asked Jeff to join. And this is completely different, you know. Nobody, like, for me, it's like it's impossible to do this kind of, you know, this kind of project to do as a band in Japan. And so I really understand, you know, like Jeff is like
Point of view.
Yeah, not really having a permanent drummer, because every time we have a different situations, and you know, we had a time we have no vocal. We used to have a drummer, Zach Bond. He was living in Japan for a really long time, and we thought he's gonna stay in Japan forever. So he was the permanent drummer, but all of a sudden something happened and he went back to America. So we lost permanent drummer, and I think this is just guess, but after that Jeff is kind of try not. It's hard to say, but more he's like focusing on the song and the timing and someone related to us, and to make this project, this song is to complete, he's gonna take anyone, like as the timing stuff, I think.
Right. I mean, it's hard. Like, it's Tokyo as well, so people. I remember being in bands in Australia and everyone committed and everyone had one band, but here everyone has like 50 different bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so different. And
we can have not right now, but we can have a rehearsal like 3 or 4 hours in Tokyo, but it's already like spent like $100 or $200, right?
Yeah, that's another thing too. Everything just is expensive and time consuming, and I mean, people don't have cars here to load their gear, so like you have to like sort of, train it everywhere, and
so we basically really limited time, and we gotta read a chart and we gotta understand the music. That's
like an octave below B, like reading that fucking chart like this. What the fuck? Okay, B, like A, G, F, E, O. Yeah, that's crazy. Actually, I think Enrico, you're asking the hard questions. Okay, keep asking more hard questions.
It's cool. I see Jeff put it this way, so I really want to know if he's...
right now, just, I talk a lot, so like...
No, it's good.
No,
I just wonder if Jeff have something to add to this.
You answered it perfectly, Daisuke. That's actually pretty much the gist of where we're at, like where people are at in Tokyo, and why it's so difficult, and the dynamics of being in a band. Like, a lot of people don't realize, I mean, a band is a relationship, people think it's hard enough to find one person to commit to for a month or a year or more, but like, with a band, like it's 3, 4, 5 people that you have to all commit together. So finding the right people that you want to spend time with and get what you're doing, for Jeff especially, because it's original stuff. This is not covers, so it's original, and it's Jeff's vision to find the right people that are on board, that say, I believe in what you're doing, I love what you're doing, I believe in what you're doing, I want to spend time doing what you're doing, and I'm committed to this. I mean, it's tough. Like, we're not 16 anymore, where we just go, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking do it, we don't give a fuck, yeah, we're 16, we live in our parents' house, we can spend all the time we fucking want, we can do what the fuck we want. We're not 16 anymore, right? So like, everybody has commitments and whatever else, and so it's not the same anymore. So you have to really know that this is what you want to be doing, or you're going to invest in, or you have the time to invest in, or you have the the money to invest in, or you have the patience or whatever. Like, it's different now. We're all older.
All right.
Let's get Jeff.
Jeff, over to you. Hard questions, motherfucker.
Come on. Let's you pick some context. Like, come on.
I am going to ask Enrico some hard questions. Wait, I have Enrico hard questions here. Wait, I need glasses. Okay. First hard question. Why are you fucking drinking coffee? It must be 4 p.m. by now. You should be having a glass of wine. You're Italian. Okay, that's another question.
Because you know what? Because if I start doing it now, it's 4:30. After this call, I have a call to Colombia, and then I want to Bulgaria. By the end of the call, I'm just gonna be so ugly they don't wanna hire me again. They're not gonna hire me anymore.
Bulgaria! And everybody's like, fuck you, Italia! We don't want you anymore!
Stay in Italy, you
fucking motherfucker! Okay, I do have a question for you though, and this is a really good question. Okay.
What's up?
War criminal.
Oh. Alright, got it.
Okay, so at like about 34 seconds.
Yes!
Right. Yeah! Yes! Okay, so Jeff knows exactly where I'm going with this. Jeff
what's happening?
knows where I'm going with this. So at 34 seconds, I'm singing.
No, come on. Stop talking. Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
is he talking to me? I thought he was talking-
Like Ghost in the Machine. Like no, that's it. Fucking awesome.
Okay,
I love it.
get up. Are you telling me to stop talking? That's never gonna fucking happen. What the fuck?
Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, what?
What?
Oh, I'm lost. I think I'm here.
You're still there. Don't worry. You're still there.
You're there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Whoa. Okay, so at 34 seconds,
Okay.
Enrico, there's me. I'm singing like made the scene, and then I come in. There's like voices in the background at 0:34, and there's voices in the background, and it's kind of almost like a party mode, like hey, in the back of like my main vocals. Did you put that in on purpose, like because we love it?
You know what? I just have the folder here. I'm pretty sure. Let me add because I wanna.
Okay.
I don't remember for 34 seconds. I did something. Let me see.
You
But
did.
you know what?
And
We're
we
gonna
love
discover. We're gonna discover in real time. Discover. So you say War Criminal, right?
War criminal, yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's at like 33 seconds.
I'm
34
playing War Criminal as a background music, so.
Crank it up, Daisuke, because
I got
last
it.
time-
I'm listening. I don't know if you listen, but now. Yes. Okay. Yes. There is
Yeah.
Oh.
There is there is some also because it's the way you sing in there. Actually, it's not the only one that I left, but it was something coming from the other track that we saved. You remember that we chose different tracks.
Right.
It was a counting. So on that was the lead vocals only, but there was another part that we saved from the other tracks, and I thought, you know what, let's just. It gives this movement thing. It seems that she's not alone singing, but it's not the only. It's not only the only part. I'm not gonna look for this now because I can hear perfectly. But I mean, I hope you guys like it because otherwise you should have to tell me. Okay.
Yeah, we are wondering what's who was the idea came from, right? Like Anna or Jeff or maybe that's from Enrico, like yeah.
It was the track. It was because it was the track we selected. And in that part, there was a couple. That's why around there is another one. But maybe there you'll hear it more because it's right in the middle of the rest of your lyrics. But it's so down that it's kind of like an extra vocals because it was the same timbre. And I thought it was kind of cool to have this kind of like...
Love it.
How can you call it? Like madman kind of thing,
yes.
because you can do da 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 da. So I can actually put something.
It's like you've left it in, and it sounds like a fucking party, or like a kind of like attitude. Like I'm at a party, or I'm like, I'm giving it, but there's like, like the background, like I love it. And Jeff and I were talking, and we're like, and I asked Jeff, I'm like, did you tell Enrico to do that? And he's like, no, did you? I'm like, I don't remember saying that to Enrico. He's like, I don't remember that.
But you know what? I mean, it would be completely nice. It would be completely nice if you told me. I mean, we did a couple of revision of the mix, but I think if you left it, you kind of like it. Don't shoot on the engineer.
Well, I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Love it. We appreciate it.
Because I feel like more part of the band.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Enrico's part of the band.
Yeah.
But of course, I mean, like every mix. I mean, this kind of process. Of course, there is a touch from the engineer, whatever it is. Of course, with the respect of the songwriter, for sure. I mean, and also it's safe to say that if I, for any reason, restart to mix from ground zero the same song, for sure it's gonna come up with something a little bit different. I mean, that's the nature. It's like when you play the same concert, you don't really play exactly the same, right?
Wow.
The concept is the actual same.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm glad that you like it because nobody put it up, so we just went with it. It's okay. Fine.
I mean, the first time I heard it too, I'm like, what?
Ghost in the Machine. I like the way that the Jeff say Ghost in the Machine.
It is. It's a total Ghost in the Machine. It's like, oh. I sound like I'm having a fucking party there. Oh, fucking love it. Oh, that
I was so happy you first time hear the final track. and yeah, it's a still that was I heard it was I didn't contact with you, Enrico. I just got the track from Jeff. Oh, this is gonna be the final track, and I was so happy to
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know what? I wanted to be honest with you and Alberto, Daisuke-san. The point is, we can decide like a kind of way, like a headquarter of decisions in order to make this thing flowing. And that's where Jeff was in Hokkaido, if I remember right.
Yes.
And
yes.
and I was in Tokyo and everything. And that's why I play safe in a way that I actually went for the voivod sound and stuff, of course, and changes. But for the original tone of the guitars, I didn't really change the tone that you guys recorded, because I always imagine it. You chose it, you play it, and now you get used to that. So even Jeff and Hannah liked it. So there was no really reason to change drastically the tone, because with distortion sound you can do so much thing. I mean, if you told me, look, I really something completely different, I would do it. But then, of course, we will need to chat. But in this case, I just left it the way it was. I just put you left and right, depending on how you guys want it. And that's why we played safe in a way. And I'm glad that you liked it, because I always wanted to ask you if you actually liked it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. Okay.
Yeah. This kind of situation, if I join in, or if Alberto or Daniel and everybody join in the conversation between, with you, and other than the band, it's mess. And I trust
it's a big problem.
Yeah, and I really trust Jeff, and I really trust you, Enrico. So I just, let you guys, work on, and it came out as really, I'm really happy about it. I really liked it.
To hear you.
And I on this project, I as a guitar player join in this project. I tried to make it dry, really dry. Like not much distortion on, no delay or no reverb or anything. Like I'm just to be a guy as a drummer or bass player. Really dry and just
sure.
to be the part of
tone,
the foundation for the song, And
that's why it was easier for me to fit you in, because your tone was a really guitar tone, distortion tone, exactly what you chose, and for me, it was easy to put effects to put you in, but the rest was yours. So
yeah. So I really liked it. Like you took my part as what I wanted to, and the mix is really good. And Alberto is he's amazing guitar player, and he's got the guitar solo stuff, and his tone, his sound, his amplifier sound is like way more guitarist sound.
You guys are two different guitar players. Don't underestimate yourself, my friend. You're very good, actually. You did a very good job on these things. Sure. I know you're gonna be the last one to say it, but let me say it.
Yeah. So that was really, really good mix. First time I heard from Jeff, I got the track, and and that was really fast, and that was really quick. You did the job.
Once we were ready, right, Jeff?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to be jealous. I want to tell you something, Jeff. I was so jealous that you were in Hokkaido skiing. I was watching your
People don't realize that Enrico is a big fucking fan of skiing, and
I was supposed to ski right before coming to Japan. I usually go in Easter time for 2 weeks. I have a house in the Alps, in the Milan Alps. I couldn't go this year. I was gonna kill you when I saw these pictures, Jeff.
And Jeff is like, shoot.
I miss it so much.
Well, when the world will be the normal, when we used to be, when it used to be, and probably me and Jeff is gonna do the end of year, December and January. We're gonna go to the Hokkaido to
more
do
jazz. No more jazz. We're gonna go to Hokkaido and do metal.
Oh, maybe Jeff. Maybe Jeff
new
can,
normal. That's the.
I mean, if you
maybe
if
Jeff
you're-
can
we're
hook it
gonna-
up.
If we're gonna record together,
I'll
just
try.
if we're gonna record together, just find the studio over there, and I come there too, so we can
Yes.
ski and
Yes.
record at night.
Oh,
Okay.
that'd be awesome.
Oh, let's do Beatles.
It's gonna be
Let's-
quiet anyway in Niseko, Hokkaido.
Oh, that's for sure.
It's like
That's for
snowing
sure.
is,
Let's do. Let's do the Beatles because I know that Enrico, like me, loves the Beatles. So we can get Jeff on double bass doing Beatles, and we'll get like Daisuke doing a George, and I'm not just a metal chick. I sing Beatles, motherfuckers. Not just Helter Skelter. Oh my
But
God, that'd be awesome.
I want to have maybe a couple weeks just stay in the studio and really isolated life because it's too much snow and
I
too
love
far
that.
everywhere. But we
alcohol.
meet in the studio and we make a project and we work on some album stuff, and all the guys from we are from Tokyo, and Enrico, you gotta come from I don't know, like Italy or maybe Brazil or LA, wherever. But we meet in Niseko or wherever. That will be really, really interesting. Like you gotta Enrico, you gotta be the part of the composition and making an album.
Oh no! I don't take responsibility, and I really believe that you guys are enough. Don't put me. You know what? Let's do this. During the day, I ski, you compose, and at night I record you.
Because I gotta tell you guys, I cannot ski to save my goddamn fucking life. I was once on a set of skis and I went back. I don't know if you've ever seen Bridget Jones, the second one, but she went backwards. That was me. I cannot ski at all. I tried and I suck. And I'd rather be sitting around a fireplace drinking whiskey than being on those goddamn skis. What the fuck is that about? How do you guys enjoy that shit? It's like, what the fuck? Rip Snorter? Hey, let's keep us.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be in the studio drinking. Yeah.
But I think Jeff is on my side of this. On this.
Oh yeah, you bitches will be skiing. Daisuke and I will be drinking. Do you ski, Daisuke?
I can ski, but I cannot do snowboard. But I can ski. Yes.
Okay,
I'm a skier.
Oh
stays
yeah,
home.
and then we can we'll be fine. Yeah.
I'll be in the studio drinking, doing my vocals. I'm the diva.
Hold on.
He's getting a coffee. He's getting a drink.
No. Next time, Daisuke, I can borrow you this. I can lend you this thing.
Whoa, 8 strings!
Whoa.
Damn, 8 strings!
Damn.
God damn!
Motherfucker.
What the tuning is? What the tuning? What the lowest note?
It's if you can you can do it both ways. You can be F sharp. This can be F sharp. So you got the E, B, and F sharp. Otherwise, you go like Animalist Leaders, which is E, B, E, super E.
Whoa!
And super
So for
E.
the next concert, I'm gonna lend it to you, okay?
Okay. Damn.
Okay, so Jeff, which song would he be playing an 8-string guitar on? Holy goddamn. Jeff is like,
Jeff
just
is
bought it for
freezing.
studio work.
Or he's still here. Jeff is freezing. He's here.
he's here.
He's still
He just
here.
went
Okay.
like this.
Okay,
here,
we
he's
have
here.
7 more minutes. Okay, we have 7
Alright.
more minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Hopefully, what's up? I got 9% of my.
Half empty glass.
What's
So-
up, Jeff?
No,
Jeff.
I have a song called Green Lights
Okay.
that maybe you could use that.
Like, goddamn.
Okay.
Goddamn guitar on. a goddamn guitar. Okay, play us something, Enrico. Come on.
A string? Oh wow!
Bust it out,
It's like your right hand. You got confused where the hell is the pick is.
Oh yeah, That's totally different instrument.
It's absolutely totally different. It's very low. You hear it's low, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh,
it's very low. So it's actually. But I just bought it. It's a cheap guitar. It's like $500. It's an Ibanez.
Oh really?
Active pickups. But I bought it because I was gonna use it for some studio work. It was much easier to get the lower string and get everything. And this is kind of cool for this stuff, you know.
Right. Now she's got the bass. Sure. Oh my god. Okay, guys, we have 5 more minutes. Okay. So we're gonna have next week, Thursday, same time, 10 p.m. and we are having Daniel, drummer, as a guest.
Yeah, I will definitely see it.
Yeah. And
I will watch it for sure.
If Enrico, you're available, let's
chime in. Come in.
Let's all 5 of us join together.
Yeah, let's annoy.
I'm just gonna type in on the comment, and maybe after the break I can come in, whatever. But I definitely want to see his face. I don't know what the hell does it look like. It's like
I do quiz nights.
Right.
I do quiz nights on Fridays. Sometimes I join like a quiz, and last week I actually was quiz mistress for one round, and there were like 20 of us. So it's like Brady Bunch, like it's like 3 rows, like this cozy, but it all works. So there can be 5 of us, no problems. Zoom can handle it. That's cool.
So come on, we got 4.5 minutes before everything shuts down.
I'm gonna bust out a bass solo on my Ibanez.
Well, please check out the Amazon, iTunes, and Bandcamp. Any platform, any streaming stuff. Izmatik is there, and if you interested in buying the actual physical CD copy, Bandcamp is one way, and ask Jeff. Facebook and
In 2 days' time, don't forget, Daisuke, that the 2 or 3 days' time, the website will be out.
Yes.
With the
Izmatik website is gonna out in a couple days, and lyric video is gonna out soon.
And you can buy the physical CD and all the rest of it on the website, which will be out and released. Izmatik, I think .com. Is that right, Jeff? Izmatik. Jeff has gotten really quiet. Jeff is like, I'm so happy right now. Jeff is like,
what time is over there now, guys?
It's almost midnight.
Quarter to midnight.
Yeah, it's almost midnight. And I've been drinking for 3 hours now, so it's already.
Okay, I've been drinking for. I'm gonna go with 3 hours, but I don't want to act like it's too long.
Enrico, man.
But I want Enrico to join us next session.
Yeah, we love you, Enrico.
Let's just hang out and drink together.
I should be able to do it for sure.
Yeah, let's set up for another time. Like next week.
I'm gonna ask some question to the drummer too. I'm gonna ask him some questions.
Yeah. Let's.
Daniel is sweating right now, going, he's gonna fucking ask me questions.
Well,
no.
I guess it's gonna be every week thing, so
every Thursday night at 10 p.m.
Yeah, like whenever you have time, please join us, and
Thank you. Absolutely.
Yeah, let's just hang out.
I hope Alberto is gonna show up sooner or later, right?
Yeah, Alberto is gonna join us. I think.
Alberto, you like us or you do not like us?
Okay, I got 1 minute left, so I guess
all right, guys.
Say goodbye to
officially say bye-bye, and then we'll stay and say goodbye to each other.
Yeah, next week. Join us next week, and please check out every platform streaming stuff. And
All right.
thank you, join us. See you next week. Bye bye.
We're like, okay, we are.